Hey guys, this is Jeff and Jordan from Best Price Nutrition. You can find all these products at BestPriceNutrition.com. Today we're talking about a brand new product. It's so new that we don't even have it yet, but we will be having it in the next week or so. And it is Trenabol by Hi-Tech Pharmaceuticals.
Super exciting, super exciting.
I know, because we've gotten so many questions about, we've kind of talked about it before, about this trend, named product that was coming from Hi-Tech.
Yeah.
And finally we got word it is coming. We're going to have it very shortly. But even if we don't have a bottle, we kind of wanted to go over, there's only two main ingredients.
Yeah. Very simple.
So it's easy for us to talk about and give you an idea of what to expect. So this Trenabol product, first let's tell them it's not Tren.
No. Of course, yes. Unfortunately, it's not Tren. Sorry guys, but...
Yes, so that is an illegal substance. We cannot sell it, but it has the name and it has some of the effects, that you're going to get as far as muscle building, strength, density, all that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So we've got a little cheat sheet here. We kind of know these ingredients already, but wanted to go by what Hi-Tech has told us. So you want to talk about this first ingredient?
Yeah, so the first ingredient is essentially very similar to what's in the Decadurabolin and the Decabolin. It's a 19-nor andro, but is in enthanate form, which is actually a much quicker acting form of the 19-nor. So once you intake that tablet, it's going to be basically instantly active in your body, as opposed to the Decabolin and the Decadurabolin, where it's a longer lasting one, so it stays in your body longer.
Yeah, so it may be a good thing to pop this right before you work out.
Yeah.
And you feel a little bit quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. And those of you who don't know what a 19-nor does, it's non-estrogenic. It's really good for like lean muscle mass, so good on a cut. Strength is really important and really something that's common with the 19-nor andro. So that's something that you'll see with this prohormone.
Yeah, and one thing I guess I like about this product is that the Decabolin and the Decadurabolin, those are standalone. And what I've always done and told people, it's best to stack those with something else. So finally we do have a product where, it's got some multiple ingredients.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it converts to nortestosterone. And like Jordan said, it's great for muscle density, strength, size, and all that kind of thing. And what I was, as we were researching more about it, it does help the body use more of the protein intake that you have.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would say it's very vital that you get enough protein in your diet.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're trying to build muscle, protein is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Other things it's good for, we get a lot of questions about, are there any prohormones that are good for recovery? And, Decabol is always one that I recommend.
Absolutely, yeah.
So the Trenabol is actually something you could use as well for, same thing for recovery times. For stamina is another one we get a lot of questions about endurance athletes. So Decabol, the 19-nor could be now a substitute for the Decabolin.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the regular things with anytime you increase testosterone, more competitiveness, aggression,
energy, libido, better strength in the gym, better overall quality, size, muscle, you name it, it's going to be a fantastic product.
So that's the first ingredient. Second one is the 6-oxo.
Yeah, 6-oxo, which the only other one, I believe Hi-Tech, did they have a standalone product of a 6-oxo at one point?
I think they called it 6-oxo, but I'm not sure that actually
it
was a long time ago.
Okay. We'll say one product that is in Hi-Tech's current line is the Superdrol.
That's the only one.
That's actually might be the only one. And it's super anabolic, for one. It's not a DHEA derivative. It's actually pregnenolone is what it's for. So really good for mass and strength. Lean gains, dryness. So essentially that's, besides the 19-nor, it's going to be that cutting part. Because essentially the trend of what Hi-Tech is marketing it as is their strongest cutting, shredding prohormone out of their line, which also includes things like primobolan, Winstrol, Dymethazine. Those are ones that they currently have, but this is going to be the strongest one that they're ever making, as of right now.
Yep. And, talking to Hi-Tech, the 6-oxo that's in this is supposed to be very quickly. They say you can almost feel it overnight.
Really? Interesting.
I've had people at the gym tell me when they've taken Superdrol, they can feel that very quickly. So I'm not sure if it's the 6-oxo, but if that's true, between the 6-oxo and the ester that's in this 19-nor, you could, this could be, you feel this right away.
Right away, seriously. Yeah, no, this might be one of the very few that instantly.
Yes. So like the other prohormones that we sell, we usually recommend 60 days, which is what, 2 bottles normally? Yeah. For the most part, I think there's a few exceptions.
Yeah.
So 2 bottles will get you a complete 8-week cycle. You know, I think you take 2 per day. You know, sometimes Hi-Tech does say, well, take 2 per day, maybe 4. But this time, I believe they say max 2 per day.
I believe that's what's on the image we have.
Yes. So, any ideas on stacking this? You know, it's a 6-oxo and 19-nor. What are your thoughts?
I mean, the easiest one to have like a testosterone base is going to be the 1-testosterone. As far as this being like a cutting prohormone, because it doesn't have an epiandro in it, you could do things like 1-test, you could throw dymethazine in there, you could throw Winstrol in there.
Winstrol's a really quick acting as well, so that may be a really good one.
You could do Primobolan on top of that. Even if you're trying to gain a little bit extra mass and you want to throw in a 4-andro because it's going to help shred you up, you could do things like maybe a Halodrol. Halotestin might be a good one because that's very mild. Halodrol's a little bit stronger, but I think like a good stack would be something like 1-test, Trenabol, probably Winstrol. I think that'd be fantastic. You got your testosterone base, you got the Trenabol, which is your quick-acting 19-nor, and the 6-oxo, as well as the epiandro, which is very quick-acting in the Winstrol. So
that'd be an impressive stack.
I think we have a stack we got to make.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah, I like that.
Super trend stack.
Yes, yes. So you take it for 8 weeks. I don't believe like an aromatase or an estrogen block would be required.
You wouldn't, because 19-nors don't, basically they don't aromatize, so they don't have any estrogen conversion. So you really wouldn't need any estrogen blocker unless you combine it with something like a 4-andro.
Okay. And liver RX, I know a lot of people ask us about that. These are non-methylated, so they're not harsh on the liver like the prohormones like 10 plus years ago. I know some people still like to take the liver RX just to feel as safe as possible.
Sure.
You can, you know, taking a liver supplement's good.
I mean, it's good for you regardless whether you're, you know, not taking anything or taking anything. If you're drinking any alcohol, I mean, it's good to just flush out and clean your liver. Yeah. It's one of the most vital organs that you need anyways, so usually, I mean, I take a liver supplement and I'm not even taking anything right now, so I think it's really important to have something like that. Liver RX is a great product.
And it's so inexpensive.
It is, it's very cheap.
Yeah. And then post-cycle, you know, that's something you always should take during your PCT.
Yep.
I got a few, you know, Rimoplex is probably the #1 that we recommend.
Easily, I mean, the best PCT is something with a testosterone booster, estrogen, you know, support, and liver organ cardiovascular support. It's a 3-in-1, it's got everything, and it's going to cover all your bases with post-cycle therapy. Yeah.
And sometimes I tell people if you want to even boost it even more, your natural test levels afterwards, you know, you could probably stack it with testosterone 21.
Yeah, I mean, test 21 with that tongadolene, the Fedoja, I mean, it's proven to raise your testosterone levels. There's science behind it, so I mean, it's a fantastic product. You got the KSM ashwagandha in there, so it's lowering cortisol, balancing hormones, boosting testosterone. It's a great product you can take during your cycle and with the post-cycle as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's a great bonus product. And other than that, if people want to continue those gains or continue to stay lean, I know you kind of, after you get off a prohormone, you're kind of sad.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, we all get sad. Yeah. Because you liked all those gains, you don't want them to go away, which that helps keep them. But if you want to continue them and do it non-hormonally, Turkisterone 650.
Turkisterone's fantastic. We got the Ecdystin as well. Laxogenin is huge. You can take that during the cycle along with it. It's a great stacker. Take it with your post-cycle. I mean, it can be taken year-round. I do actually obviously recommend cycling off everything. It's always best because your body's going to adjust to it eventually, but this is something you could do 3 months on, take a month off, 2 months on, take a month off. I mean, it's one of the very few turkesterone, if not the only one that I've seen that has basically the science and the proving behind it, that it's a legit, real sourced turkesterone.
Yep, exactly. Good. That was a good round. Roundup right there. Okay, so guys, so Trenabol from Hi-Tech. Again, I think we're going to have like a little picture of it, you know, an imposed picture, but we will be having that, the actual product here in less than a week.
I would say, yeah, I mean, from what I know, the shipping of it is tomorrow, and normally with Hi-Tech it takes about a week, so we should have this live on the sites, ready to go and ready to ship sometime next week.
Yeah,
so
which you know, depending on when you're watching this, would be the first week of August, 2023. So I think we covered everything. If you do have questions, again, this is brand new, so we don't have any feedback on it yet. But if you do have questions about the compounds or how to take it, you can post them in the questions below. If you like this video, please hit like. If you want to be subscribed to see more of these, click that little bell. And outside of that, you can go to BestPriceNutrition.com to purchase. You can chat with us, you can email us, you can call us. We're here all week. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah, thanks so much.
Okay, until the next video, guys. Thanks.